Thank you, Alice.
What are you doing?
Well, he saved Mr. Luke's life. The least we could do is give him some dessert.
We were never offered any dessert.
Well, that's because the help is too busy catering to your newest house guest.
Raspberry sauce?
Alice, you remembered.
What's cooking? I'm starved.
Well, you're too late. Your very best friend just ate the last of the cheesecake.
Top right, pal.
I think you've been robbed again. First at your casino and then my lunch table. Let's face it, you've lost your touch. I think it's time to move on.
Is your father speaking?
Hey, I did you a favor. You look terrible. Try some salsa, maybe saltine crackers.
I'll talk to Cook right away.
Yeah, Alice, I'll take a ribeye steak, blood rare with fries.
You got it.
You're an angel.
Thank you.
That man is eating us out of house and home.
Pour me a seltzer, will you, Pops?
I want that reprobate out of my house immediately.
Luke's not going anywhere until we get to the bottom of this so-called robbery. The timing was too convenient. Less than 24 hours after I slapped a lien on the profits of the Haunted Star, said profits and all the rest of the cash suddenly stolen. Oops.
I found this letter slipped under the front door.
Yeah, I'll take it.
It's for Mr. Luke.
Oh, thanks, Alice.
What did I tell you? It's going to work.
Yeah, okay, shh. Diego, get away from Lulu.
So Dillon and I don't want Tracy to be involved. If Mac has to show up as a witness...
Why don't we hold off on the details until Dillon gets here?
It's already late.
You think there's a problem?
With the way things are going, Dillon could be anywhere.
Well, maybe he's not showing up because he doesn't want to go through with the divorce.
Trust me, Dillon can't wait for this marriage to be over.
Diego is my guest, and he happens to be helping me out with something very important.
Yeah, like what?
Last time I checked, you don't run her life, Quartermaine.
Last time I checked, I actually care about her, which is more than I can say for you. You know what? You're trespassing. Why am I... I'm calling the cops.
Oh, okay, all right. You know what? Maybe you should leave.
You're kidding, right?
If Dillon's going to be like this,
Dillon's going to be like that.
I'll call you later, Lou.
I'll call you later. Here, come on, give me. What are you seeing him?
we're just friends.
What is it about Diego Alcazar that makes otherwise intelligent girls forget that he's a convicted stalker?
More bad news, Pard.
Oh, no, it's a letter from Waldo, my pilot.
Going back to plane, did he?
He's just looking for work.
Why don't you let him fly you in Scorpio someplace? Any place but here. You see, there's the problem when you have hired help. They don't always come through for you.
Look, could we just have this conversation someplace else?
I mean, you just never quite know when they're going to double-cross you and leave you hanging in the middle of nowhere.
Well, middle of nowhere works for me.
What are you two plotting?
Forward my calls to the Haunted Star.
That freeloader is up to something.
I agree. And you, Mr. Scorpio, know exactly what it is.
Did you chase Diego away? We were working on something.
Why are you wasting your time with that guy?
It is personal.
Oh, it's personal? It's personal? Did you take your clothes off? Does it involve cameras or anything?
No, it's nothing like that.
Let me ask you a question. When Diego turns on you, and he will, how am I supposed to help you when you won't even
concentrate on Georgie right now. I can handle my own adventure.
Georgie and I are getting a divorce, Lulu.
Okay, you guys are still in love, and you swore off capers, remember? I don't blame you. Georgie has a right to slow you down.
All right. You know, did I not have your back in the Markham Islands? Did I not look after you? Me. Not Diego, me. You can trust me, and you know that. So what's really going on?
I robbed my dad, and now I'm blackmailing him.
Spencer is definitely up to something. He's desperate to win you back.
Well, how can Luke win Tracy back if Tracy never goes anywhere?
But you see, you've no idea how far Tracy has wandered. Now, Luke realizes this. He realizes that he's losing Tracy to me.
I seriously doubt that.
Luke knows there's a lot of heat between us. That night in the Markham Islands, when he caught us in the sack together, he finally realizes that he cannot live without you. Or any of this good stuff, for that matter.
Well, you do have a certain aboriginal magnetism to you. Oh, please.
This is like watching a bad traffic accident.
All right, everyone. Out.
Why?
Good.
Come on, Alice.
Come on, Al. I know sure.
Okay, fool, game over. What's really happening?
You underestimate yourself, my little love machine.
Luke robbed himself, didn't he?
You make a great spy, my dear. I came to the same conclusion myself, that he may well have staged his own robbery.
You in on it?
Oh, you give me too much credit. Besides, you saw him today. That hangover suggests he's very agitated about something.
He could be faking.
Look, if he'd done it himself, why isn't he out there declaring his independence for you? In fact, why is he here at all? Unless, of course, he just can't tear himself away, and I can understand that.
Stop. The pseudo-flirting is getting on my nerves. You and I both know that Luke is trying to throw us off. He obviously robbed the Haunted Star, which means he robbed me. And if you expect to stay on my payroll, you're going to help me get that money back.
We're dealing with one really oily character here, Toots.
Well, I have faith that the secret agent can outwit the con man. Because if you don't, I'll just have to have a little chat with Daddy and we'll both cut you off.
You know, I've always appreciated a woman with an ice cube for a heart.
Good. Because if I don't get my money back, you'll be out on the street.